Hey everybody, what's up? Killjoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we got a big update on Halloween Ends. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff that has recently been confirmed by David Gordon Green himself, the director of these past two films, and who will be the director of Halloween Ends coming sometime next year. We actually have an official release date, it's October 14th, but I just wanted to make that seem more dramatic than it was. We're gonna get into all that in just a second here, but first I'm gonna need y'all to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Also, please consider supporting me on Patreon. I'm about to announce a whole bunch of crazy exclusive stuff that is going just there, nowhere else, so make sure to check it out. The link for that will be in the description below. Alrighty, now let's get into it.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Well, I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast!
You son of a...
God, don't do that.
But sometimes that is better.
So three very big things have been confirmed about Halloween Ends directly from the source David Gordon Green himself. Probably one of the more bigger things here is that we are confirmed to have a 4-year time jump between Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. Now it's already been confirmed that there was going to be some kind of time jump. I speculated that it could be potentially a year, but now it's actually been confirmed it's going to be 4 years. So 4 years after 2018 would be 2022, when this movie is going to be released. Oh, what a coincidence that is. It kinda sucks that the pandemic altered the way that this new sequel trilogy is going, but I am excited to see what they do for Halloween Ends. I mean, they didn't have to change that much. It's just like a 4-year time jump instead of everything taking place on one night. I would have preferred all three of these movies either take place like around the same time on the same night or like in the same area, maybe like leak into November 1st. But one of my complaints about Halloween Kills was that Laurie was once again kind of bedridden, just like how she was in the original second film. So hopefully in Halloween Ends we can see Laurie like back to good health again to fight Michael Myers once and for all. The other thing that's gonna be weird about a time jump is like, what's Michael Myers gonna be doing in those 4 years? Like, are we just gonna have him running around Haddonfield for like 3 more Halloweens that we just don't see on screen? Like in 2020, does like Michael Myers go outside and no one's trick-or-treating and he's just like super disappointed because of the pandemic? Like, does that actually take place here in this universe? Like, what's going on there? The thing that gets me worried though is, are they going to retcon stuff from the end of Halloween Kills just to make Halloween Ends work? Like, are they gonna have something where like Michael gets captured moments after he killed Karen? Because like, not gonna lie, I think me and a bunch of other Halloween fans would just not like that. I don't think that would be the best way to do it. Once again, that just seems like really clunky writing, which was a big problem I had with Halloween Kills. I loved Halloween Kills. I think it does a lot of really original and inventive stuff. But if you're gonna go and retcon stuff like that in the first couple minutes of your new movie after that, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. And sure, technically it's not retconning, but why didn't you just end the last movie that way instead of having Michael kind of get away? It's also a little less cinematic to not have like that mob of crazy Haddonfield residents that was gonna take down Michael Myers. Like, he kills all those people, but then what? Like, the cops are gonna show up and stop him again? Like how they did in the 70s, like how we saw in those flashbacks? Like, come on, that's just not very cinematic. It's not the best way. It's nowhere near the best way of doing that. What I thought was going to happen for Halloween Ends was that originally it was gonna be like Halloween Kills is kind of like The Empire Strikes Back, except at the end Michael gets taken back to the sanitarium, or maybe he's going to be executed or something. Of course that plan fails and somehow he escapes, and then Laurie and him have like one final showdown where like Laurie actually kills him. That's honest to God what I thought where this next movie was going, but now I have no idea. But you could also make the argument that maybe it's better that we have no idea where this new movie is going, or where the franchise itself is going. There is some kind of excitement in that mystery, I will say. The second thing that was confirmed is that Kyle Richards' character Lindsay Wallace will be returning for the sequel. As you remember from Halloween Kills, she did not exactly die. She was taken to the hospital, but I think like she's coming back for this new movie. We see a lot of characters just get like maimed, like they don't actually die, they just get like this horrible wound that they're in the hospital for, and like that's kind of why they weren't any big players in this latest film. So once again, it is going to be really exciting to see all these characters come back for this new movie and once again face off against Michael Myers for the last time. Now actually the biggest thing about Halloween Ends, something that has actually been confirmed about like the plot in general, is that this new film is going to be focusing on Allison Andy Matichak's character. Fandom's Kim Taylor Foster pointed out that Allison Nelson will clearly be one of the characters under the the microscope and ends because of how much Myers takes away from her in such a short space of time. David Gordon Green confirmed this by saying that's exactly what Halloween Ends explores. The core of that story is Allison's considerations and psychology. Now, I think it only makes sense for this movie to follow her. I mean, Michael has killed both of her parents at this point. She wants some goddamn revenge. And let's not forget her shitty boyfriend that Michael also killed. I mean, I don't know. If I'm Allison, I wouldn't really feel any remorse for that. Cameron kinda had it coming, man. You don't just throw your girl's phone in some nacho cheese after making out with some cheetah girl. It's not cool, Cameron. You kinda deserve to get your neck snapped, bro. Just saying. One could even argue that maybe Michael has done more to Allison than he has to Laurie Strode, at least in this timeline. So honestly, I don't think I would be too upset with an ending where Allison is the one to ultimately take down Michael Myers. I mean, sure, like, Laurie Strode is like the ultimate final girl throughout this franchise. No one is ever going to be a bigger final girl than her. But would it also be kind of cool to see Andi Matichak take down Michael Myers after he killed both of her parents and her shitty boyfriend? I mean, it would be kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that would be too big of an argument between fans either. But here's like kind of a counter argument to that. We have technically never seen Jamie Lee Curtis take down Michael Myers. So technically we've never seen that, but like at the end of H2O, that is supposed to be a death for Michael Myers, but unfortunately, Halloween Resurrection has to exist where that all gets retconned. Halloween Resurrection, man, it is a real blemish on this franchise. So on the other side of that, maybe it would be really disappointing to fans to like never see a definitive death for Michael Myers except in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, which technically would have gotten retconned if Rob Zombie would have made his third film. So once again, if you want to get on an even crazier technical level, Michael Myers has technically never died on screen. But with all of this, I have one single point to make. I think it would be really cool if Laurie Strode was the one to ultimately take down Michael Myers. I mean, sure, a lot of us are expecting that, but like I said, it's never technically happened in the past. And although Blumhouse has confirmed they want to make more Halloween movies in the future, this kind of seems like it's going to be wrapped up with this last movie. I mean, it's literally called Halloween Ends. And sure, if like in 5 years past that movie they decide to do something else with the Halloween franchise, make a new timeline, sure, whatever, cool, that sounds fun in like 5 more years. But like with this, I want them to wrap up the story with Halloween Ends. And hopefully we get a satisfying ending where Michael is finally put down by Laurie Strode or Andi Matichak. Honestly, I'm not going to be upset with either or. I'm definitely leaning more towards Laurie because I think it would be really cool to see Laurie Strode actually just take down Michael Myers on screen for once. But who knows what's going to happen? That's what makes all these videos so much fun. What do you guys think about Halloween Ends so far? Are you excited to see this thing or are you a little worried about the rushed production? Leave me a comment about it down below. Thank you all so much for watching my new video on Halloween Ends. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more horror content. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Just look up Killjoy Jake and I'll come up. Please consider supporting me on Patreon. Like I said, I'm about to announce a whole bunch of exclusive content that is only going there and nowhere else. So make sure to check that out. The link for that will be in the description below. Thank you all again for watching, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. I can't really chug.